Hey everybody, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and today I've got a brand new CGC unboxing for you. Now this box literally just came in today. I sent this order out towards the beginning of September. Didn't fast track it, but it got back fast because it is a standard order. And one of the things that I did with this order, here's the box so you guys can see. One of the things I did was I packaged it up along with other orders that I was sending in for some of the signature series that were going to be happening here late September, early October with James Tynion mostly. So I know that when you send those boxes in, you're supposed to mark those boxes with the signature series initials of the artist or writer or whoever, and they will be prioritized and opened quickly. So in that same order with those signature series books, I also sent this in. This is a standard order. And I also sent in a order of books that I'm having reholdered as well. So I packaged all that together in one giant box, and everything is in the system now. So I couldn't be happier about that, how long it took for them to open the boxes, get everything in the system, and we got this back. Standard orders are books that are valued up to $1,000, but less than $1,000, but more than $400. And I think, I want to make sure, because I think modern books have to be 1975 and newer, but in all the other orders, it's, I guess, anything older than 1975 has to go into the economy, or depending on value, would go into a standard order. And that's what this is. I've got some older books in here that one would have had to go into probably an economy order, but the value on some of these, if they hit grades that I'm hoping for, would definitely go over that $400 mark. We'll see. I've got one book in here I'm really scared about seeing what the grade is, and I'm just going to take it. Whatever it is what it is, and we're going to move on from it because I'm a little scared about it. The other ones, one I'm really excited for because I think it was in really good shape. It's the newest. It is the newest of all the books that are in here. It came from the Bronze Age. Bronze Age, and then the other three were all Silver Age. So exciting, big books here. Let's get into this thing because I am super excited for this. And I got the trusty Orange Deadly. Let's get into it. Now I have not looked at the grades. I've been real good about that. I looked to see when it was shipping, and I tell you, this thing shipped. They finished grading this on, let's see, today is, well, you're going to see this video when you see the video. I'm a little backed up with some of my videos that I've been putting out. So when you see this, know that I taped this on September 28th. It's a Wednesday night. So I literally got this, it took about 3 weeks. Yeah, because I sent everything out to CGC probably, I don't think it was the end of August. I think it was the first week in September because I still had to press a couple books that I was sending in to James Tynion. And I knew that FedEx could get them there pretty quick before the 23rd. That was the cutoff deadline. So I wasn't rushing it or anything. So yeah, it really was fast. Okay, here we go. We got lots of bubble wrap. And here are the books. I'm going to try to... Okay, I think I've got the backs. There's the receipt. The protective rubber band. Ow. That would be called a paper cut. Ow. We got the protective rubber band. And let's see. It's upside down. Okay. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. And you'll see the books that I'm talking about here. We'll see what kind of grades we got. I'm going to put the books down here so I don't see them. I'll take them one at a time, take them out of the bag. Okay, here is the newest of all the books. This is X-Men number 95. Now, I picked this book up at the National Sports Collectors Convention this year in Atlantic City from one of the comic book dealers that was there. And I don't have the prices on what I pay for this right now, but it was in really good shape. I thought it was a good value. I thought it had a real candidate to have a nice high grade. We're going to see. We're going to see. How did we do? Holy smokes! Oh my God! Oh my God. My God, I can't believe this. This right here, I'll tell you what I was looking at. I thought, I cleaned and pressed this myself. I thought with the way they've been grading that I would be talking about 9.0, maybe a 9.2 at best. That was my estimate on this just because of the way, how tough they've been grading. Holy snikes. Oh my God. Wow. I never expected this. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Oh my God. I might have to take back everything I've said bad about CGC in the last 6 months. But, I mean, don't get ahead of myself, but holy smokes. Oh my God. Guys, I have no idea what the value on this is right now. It wasn't even the realm of possibilities that it would come close to this. I just knew it was in really good shape. I thought it was, at the very least, it was going to be that fine plus 8.5 at the without really working on it, up to, I want to say, yeah, like I said, 9.0, 9.2. You know, outside shots even higher, but I wasn't even imagining that. Wow. Either that or I just can't grade books, but holy snakes. All I know is that I've got a 9.8 sitting here in front of me. Wow. Wow. I will put a value on the screen after I do the show, and I'll put it on the screen and you can see what this goes for. I have no idea. Death of Thunderbird. Wow. Third appearance of the new X-Men. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can only go down from here. That's outrageous. Wow. I'm sorry guys if I'm bugging you because I'm going nuts. That is insane. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's move on because I got bigger books. This right here is one of my favorite issues, mostly because of the cover, but it's Submariner number 8. This was on my wish list in 2022. I've gotten this. I've got a graded version in there that I bought. I think it was an 8.0. It's in really nice shape. I was happy with that grade, but I'm always looking for a higher grade. I came on this on Heritage Auctions. Again, I don't have the prices in front of me what I paid, but I've had some really good luck picking out raw books on Heritage. And this right here was one that I thought it was in super high grade. I don't remember overpaying for this, so I'll put it that way. I thought I got a pretty good value. It was in great shape. Let's see how we did. Hey, I got another 8.0. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, what did I have? Okay, so I literally had this as in that 7.5 range, maybe 8.0. So it hit on what I expected on this, but I tell you what, guys, this right here is a super clean copy. I mean, couple of spine ticks. Let me see if I can do this without blinding you guys. Now, I'll never be able to do it. There was a couple color-breaking spine ticks here, but overall, just a super clean copy. Do I want it higher? Yeah, I do want it higher, but right now, that is just spectacular. Okay, moving on to even bigger books. And if you got Submariner number 8, this is something else I chanced into on that same auction I bought. It was a big purchase day for that. They had a lot of rolls on there that I really liked. This looked super good for what the grade that they were doing. It has defects, and I'm expecting low grades on this, but I'm hopefully getting it into the range. I'll tell you what the range is after I reveal and see where I did, and I'll tell you if I did better or worse than what I did. So let's see what we did. Oh, yeah! Oh, this right here, 5.5, man. Oh, that is awesome. I can't believe this. This is great. This is great. I didn't expect this to come close to this. I had this maxing out at a 4.0 only because of some of the damage that it has on the cover. There is a little hole right up here. It had a little tear in the cover, and it does have some damage down here. Now, I'll be honest. I'm not the best grader. Especially you get some of these older books and some of these grades like this. I haven't spent enough time with enough books to tell you the difference between 4.0s and 5.5s and things like that. But looking at that, I figured it was definitely down in that VG realm and everything. I didn't think it would be coming close to the fine realm at all, but wow, that's 2.5 grades above what I expected. Again, I will be putting values, fair market values right now. What could you buy this book for? If you wanted to buy this book today on eBay right now, I will put that price on the screen, and you can look on there and you can see the cheapest price you can actually find on eBay right now. I know there are other sources, but eBay is the handiest selling platform that you can buy anything. You can buy anything today if you want. And unlike, well, I guess there's other selling platforms. Again, I'm digressing, but I will give you, that's the price I usually go off onto when I price my books for sale, is if I wanted to buy that book right now, what could I buy for on eBay? All right, wow, 5.5. I couldn't be happier about that. I'm telling you, it pressed out really good. I was happy with this. Honestly, yeah, it's right. I'm not gonna show it, do a close up, but right here where my finger is, right underneath the big Premiere, the words right here, that's where the tear is. And I pressed it out, and I took some time with that little spot to make sure it was smooth. So when I pressed it out, it's still going to be there, but at least when it pressed out and be under the plexiglass like this, that it would definitely be, it wouldn't show up very easily. In fact, it took me a moment there to even remember where it was. Oh my God, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, one last book, and this is the book I'm scared about, and we'll see what it is. But this is also a book like that X-Men I picked up at the National Sports Collectors Convention. This is a book that looked in really good shape. It wasn't cheap. I had never had this book. In fact, the very first Spider-Man book that I ever had as a kid was the next issue, 122, The Death of the Green Goblin. And I never had this issue. In fact, I never even read this issue until I had a copy of Marvel Tales where they reprinted it. So I kind of figured out what happened. And I saw this. They had some graded ones. They had some really good prices on it. They had this one roll that I thought looked really good, and I took a shot at it, and we'll see what we did. Because I know what I expected, and then I know what the defect on here that's going to knock it down. Yeah, 5.0. And it's kind of what originally, this should have graded out as a 7.5, and I made a mistake. I think I'm going to learn to live with this one a little bit. Pressing this right here, I pressed a little. I should have stopped. I was good. I should have stopped where I was, but I pressed, and I ended up detaching the staple from the cover over here, and it couldn't be avoided. Otherwise, I mean, this is a spectacular copy. Off-white pages, just really good. It's grading out lower than I really wanted. I cost myself with that pressing error. We all do things like this. I've got to move on from this. I got to learn. I will learn from this. And it was a mistake on my part, and yeah, I should have stopped when I did. So this is my disappointment. It's still a really good book. It actually for a 5.0, it presents fantastically. So I can't complain about that. Yeah, wow. So that's it. That's it. 4 books. 5.0 on the 121. Let's take a quick look. Wow. The Submariner here. White pages. White pages. 1968. The Submariner. 8.0 on the thing here. Number 8. White pages. Now, the X-Men, even though it's a 9.8, it does have off-white to white pages. So it is not necessarily perfect. Sorry about the light. So it does have a little bit of a defect there, but I mean, wow, what a minor problem with that right there. Wow, 9.8. Man, that's just unbelievable. So I can't complain about CGC in this case. Overall, ecstatic, disappointed, but it's my own fault. I don't blame CGC for this. I had hoped for a little bit better because it's in fantastic shape. So it is what it is. And this one right here, over the moon with, considering the condition was a little rougher. And I knew, because I didn't pay that much. And I knew that if I could press it out and just kind of make it presentable, it could grade really good. But as I said, 4.0 all the way up to a 5.5. Man, what a great day. I'm glad I came home from work early today. It took some time. I knew the order was in. In fact, the order came in probably not more than a half hour after I left this afternoon. And so I was excited about getting back. So here I am. I'm sitting here. I'm enjoying these books. One of the best CGC unboxings, best surprises I've got. Man, I don't know if I can keep this. I mean, I've got a signed copy of this by Dave Cochran and Chris Claremont. And I don't know. I mean, it's a book that I will always keep because it's signed by those creators. That's not going to be in this condition at all. This is a book right here that a lot of people would say, okay, that's a PC book. You got to keep that. Well, to be honest, this is a book right here I'm going to put up for sale because this is a book that will help pay for this hobby, especially since I already have a second copy that means so much more to me. And as much as I'd love to have that 9.8 in that collection right there, the signed version means more to me, and this is a book that will help pay for orders like this. So that's, again, something I've been talking about, my methodology and some of this. Every one of these books can't be just for the PC. I'd go broke real quick. I've got it. You make these purchases like this because of the intention of hopefully getting these higher grades that you can have an option. Keep it in the collection or have it for sale. And I'm going to tell you right now, this one right here is going to be for sale. So somebody will enjoy that someday. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for this great unboxing. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up for me. Leave a comment. What do you think of these books? Do you want this book? Do you want any of these books? Actually, this one right here will be for sale as well because, as I said, I got an 8.0 sitting on my desk already, so I've already got 2 of those. I think this one's going to stay in the collection for a little while. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome stuff. And the SpiderMan, I'm going to hold on to it until I can replace it. I will try to probably sell that at some point, but I'm going to have to be upfront about selling it with the detached staple. I'm going to be curious about the notes on all of these because I expect to have graders notes in every one of these, and we'll see what it says on there. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this, and I will see you for the next one. Guys, take care.